Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome in. I'm here to do a general love reading. But before I do that, I want to talk a little bit about the astrology as it relates to soulmates and romantic energy. If you would prefer to jump ahead to the reading, go right ahead. I'll put a timestamp in the description box below. We are going to talk more about Pluto. It is heavily activated right now because it's retrograde and it's sitting at almost 0 degrees of Aquarius. The beginning degree of any sign is especially potent, but more so as we move closer and closer to Scorpio season, that Pluto energy is going to be coming square. That is creating a tension with all of the things moving into Scorpio. We're going to have the sun, the moon, Mercury, Venus, and on November the 7th, Venus square Pluto. That is an incredibly destined contact, especially since Scorpio itself is ruled by Pluto. Now, plutonic relationships, that is relationships that have a heavy Pluto within the synastry of the two people. So if I take your chart and your person's chart and I put them side by side and I can see where all of the contacts touch each other, if there's a lot involving Pluto or Scorpio or the 8th house, which is Scorpio's house and ruled by Pluto, if there's a lot of those contacts, especially to the personal planets like Venus or the moon, even the sun or the rising or the nodes, that to me points to a lot of destiny and a lot of potential past life energies. In fact, a lot of people that have come to me who say they believe they're in a twin flame connection, I will look at their charts and I will see tons of Pluto contacts. Pluto is a very deep planet. It is about the past life. It's about the psyche. It's the unknown. It's the taboo and the hidden. But it is very much in the energy. So in plutonic relationships, there can be like that psychic connection. Remember, Pluto rules Scorpio, and Scorpio is the psychic of the zodiac. So a very strong psychic connection is often present in plutonic situations. And I'm bringing this up because right now we also have Neptune, the planet of dreams and illusions, at 29 degrees of Pisces. It's very intense. That can be a lot of like even co-dreaming or speaking to each other in dreams. Very telepathic energies at play. And again, as we move further into Scorpio or towards Scorpio season, it's going to become more so. A lot of people are like, oh, it's very romantic. It is, but it's also incredibly challenging, as is things ascribed to the twin flame relationship. Plutonic relationships work like mirrors, and it can be like an inescapable looking, even if it makes you uncomfortable, and it will. That's the job of Pluto, is to bring to the surface anything that's hidden. So it can also be incredibly hypnotic in its energy, especially again, because when we have that Venus and Pluto square in November, we're going to have Saturn and Neptune at 29 degrees of Pisces. That's the last degree of the zodiac. That also is incredibly spiritual. Anyway, you guys, let's get into the reading. I just really wanted to touch on that plutonic energy, not just in my readings, but everywhere. I'm seeing a ton of the 6 of Cups. That's Scorpio energy. And the 6 of Cups, yes, it can be somebody from your past, potentially. But cups are energy, they're feelings. So it can be very strongly that you have a remembrance of somebody on an emotional level that you've never known before. That's really the 6 of Cups. It's like an energy you've always known that you've never known. It's a sense memory, if you will. Anyway, let's get into the reading. Let me get a sip. We'll see if it plays in, but that's so strong right now. And I thought it was worth touching on. This is for anybody, any sign. You won't resonate with everything that I said. You're not meant to, because it's a general reading. So take what fits for you as it does, if it does, and leave the rest behind. Remember, in love readings, the energy can always be vice versa. I'm going to be focusing on a person who has you on their mind right now, but do keep in mind what I said about vice versa. All right, from the romance angels, let's see. Who has you on their mind right now? What is the energy? Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Well, this could be somebody that at some point you had to draw boundaries with, or they you, but they could be working on improving themselves, wanting to come in a different energy than they did before. I'm getting a past energy here. And again, or Plutonic relationships, if that's what this is, are very challenging. Let's get one more from the romance angels. Chemistry, yeah. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And that's why the love yourself first, too. It can challenge what you think of yourself and how you see yourself. Let's go to the Amore Psyche. I am sorry about my voice. Not only reading a lot, but also fighting a cold. Let's see some of the more physical or sexual components in this connection. Let me see. Yeah. We have physical attraction. There's that chemistry, and this is coming out a lot, you guys. We are dealing with Pluto. Pluto square Venus is actually a very, very sexy energy. It's so deep. But physical attraction, this is number 16. In the tarot, that's the Tower. In chemistry or sex readings, that's like, whoa, it's overwhelming. And again, maybe that's why love yourself first. Okay. Because remember the hypnotic thing I mentioned. Let's get into it with the naked heart. Let me see. What's on this person's mind when it comes to you? Well, they're certainly watching you with the Page of Swords, air energy, and trying to hold back Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Temperance on their mind is like they don't want to rush in when they're not actually ready to. And there is that urge to do so, but with Temperance and physical attraction, I feel like they're watching, observing, but holding it back. How do they feel? Let's see. Well, we have the Five of Swords. This is Venus in Aquarius. The Five of Swords is like very strategic in the heart space, but it's also a card about surrender. So it can be about a reluctant surrender. We'll see. We'll see. What actions do they want to take? Like that shark looks like it wants to come in for the kill. The Innocence of Pentacles, well, this is the Page of Pentacles in this deck. It's a little bit surprising. It's like they want to send a message to you, but with this pentacle, I feel like it kind of doesn't match the chemistry here. It could be an offer. Okay. On the bottom, I see the Emperor, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Okay, let's see. Let me see the energy surrounding them. This is where you could appear, but it can just be a furthering of their actions here. We have the Two of Pentacles, still holding back, right? Trying to tame that energy. There's so much with chemistry and physical attraction, but then we have love yourself first. Okay. What's the challenge? We have the King of Cups. Oh, the Emperor. The King of Cups is Scorpio energy. King of bottomless emotion, but also very mysterious. And the thing with the King of Cups, maybe this King of Cups prefers to keep things on a physical level. Because I was going to say the thing with the King of Cups is that once you get into the heart space of this king, it's so deep. So they can be very defensive, Five of Swords in the heart. Potential outcome. Oh my. We have the devil, Capricorn energy, Saturn right here at 29 degrees of Pisces. The devil can be about fear. It can be about temptations or obsessions. It can be about doubt. Okay. But we have a Knight of Pentacles, so a page to a Knight. Knight of Pentacles is very slow and steady. All right, let's just clarify. Interesting. Let's go to the pulp. Saturn carries with it a lot of karma as well. And where it is right now comes into play. Let me see Temperance. This is on their mind. Look who came back. It's the Emperor. I'm masculine, but we have Mars here. Mars and Scorpio. King of Cups in the challenge. The Emperor can definitely be very controlling. Definitely, usually somebody who has a lot to lose, and that's partly why. Mars energy. Okay. Let's see another one. But this Emperor looks again like he's ready for the fight. Okay. He's got one fist up. He's like, all right, let's go. But there's like a lot, but it's a love. We'll see. Let me see the Emperor. Why is the Emperor on their mind? Come on. Why is the Emperor on their mind? Okay. Oh, all right. We'll see about this, but we have the Three of Cups, Cancer energy. The Three of Cups in this energy looks like nothing too serious, right? This Emperor could already be committed. And maybe it could be somebody from your past who's now committed, but they're still like, well, maybe we could arrange something here. I consider this a third party, like an affair, but in this deck I do. And coming in with the Emperor and Temperance, yeah, oh, totally. We have the Hierophant here, Taurus energy. The Hierophant can be about marriage and commitment and traditions and values. So, let's see the Five of Swords in the heart. All of a sudden I can't speak. Okay. We have the Hanged Man. Pisces energy, there's Neptune. Neptune, especially at 29 degrees. Neptune is the 12th house, as I mentioned. It's the house of the hidden affair. And there is a part of me here who feels like that's what this is about. I feel like that's what this offer is going to be. We'll see. But the Hanged Man is about holding back and a little bit of doing things a different way. It's going to require you to change your perspective, see it differently. Let me see the Hanged Man. Let me see the Hanged Man. The Wheel of Fortune and then the Two of Pentacles there. Two of Pentacles in the surrounding energy. The Wheel of Fortune is about destiny. It's about timing. And I'm still sort of getting, it could be somebody wanting, right, from your past that's now either in a position of success or committed elsewhere with this Hierophant and this Emperor. And I feel like they want to come back around and make some kind of proposal here. We'll see. Let's move to this Page of Pentacles because this is communication and perhaps an offer. Pentacles are physical, they're tangible. Yes. Oh, yes. An invitation perhaps for some passion. The Eight of Wands is very passionate energy, very sexual energy. And if this could involve travel and maybe they want to invite you somewhere. But this is so much physical attraction coming your way. But it's behind a little Page of Pentacles, a little invitation. On the bottom, it could be to go somewhere. We have the Four of Wands. Let me see the Eight of Wands. Leo. Leo's major arcana, opposite sign to Aquarius. That's interesting. I remember when I talked about taming the beast. It's pretty hard to do that with Eight of Wands, but that's why it's coming in with this little offer or invitation. Behind it is Eight of Wands and strength. They're trying to hold it back. Yeah, oh my God. And it could involve travel with the Chariot. They might want to invite you somewhere. The Chariot's Cancer's major arcana. These two together with the Eight of Wands is an incredible amount of passion. Let's see the Two of Pentacles in the surrounding energy. Eight of Cups, Ace of Wands. I'm going to have to get a little bit further into this Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is a card about emotional courage. Strength card is number 8. We have 8 wands. We have 8 cups. This is about the courage to leave behind things that didn't reach the 10 of cups. Right? There's 2 cups missing. I see this Ace of Wands, the troublemaker. The fire that starts all the trouble here with the Eight of Wands. Let me see one more with the Eight of Cups. What's going on? The Chariot and the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is quite a possessive energy, but see that cup coming through the window there? I don't know if you can actually. She's not even looking at it. There's 3 cups in front of her. There's 3 cups right here. So there could be a curiosity here about whether or not you're going to go for this proposal, this offer. And they may come in with this Emperor energy and say, let's do some work together. Another 8 with the Eight of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. So there's a lot of physical attraction, but I feel like this person is committed. We're going to go deeper. Let me see the King of Cups in the challenge. Look at this. There's the 10 of Pentacles right here. The Sting and the Devil. Look at this Devil. He looks like he's got something on his mind, doesn't he? But again, the Devil can be this physical attraction and this chemistry. But okay, so why is it the Six of Cups? There it is. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. We have Scorpio energy with the King of Cups and the Six of Cups. Now, there could be some kind of fear around this situation. Six of Cups and the Devil is what? Okay. Another 2 of Pentacles. I'm going back over here in a minute. I mean, they're not necessarily involved, but I'm going to go back over there. Let me see that. 6 of Cups and the Devil. The King of Pentacles. This is, okay, we have King of Cups, King of Pentacles, and and the third king, the King of Wands. So who are we missing? Pentacles, Cups, Wands. What am I thinking? Oh, the King of Swords. Communication, a truth teller. Anyways, physical attraction. The King of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This is somebody who is very serious. They don't waste their time on things that aren't going to grow into something that lasts. One more there. The Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands over here, strength holding it back. What are they fighting their feelings? They could be. Let me go back to the Naked Heart for a minute. Let me see this Three of Cups. That's what's on their mind with the Emperor. It's the Emperor again. And then we have the Seven of Wands in this deck. And look at the ferocity in this Seven of Wands. Look at that cat there. It's like, you better not come after what I want. Let's have one more there with the Three of Cups. It's the Hanged Man again. And then the Ten of Wands. So there's something here, right? Like they don't want to hold back anymore. Okay, let me move back to the Devil in the outcome for a minute. Let me see. Two of Wands. Okay, we saw that Ace of Wands. See, I still feel that they're looking your way. Look at this guy. He's looking out over the horizon from a distance. And he's ready to set foot on a new path. He wants to engage that passion, that Eight of Wands, Ace of Wands. Now, this Eight of Wands, Two of Wands, that's the 10. And that's what's on their mind. And ready to drop a burden. The Devil and the Two of Wands, that's like obsessively watching. Is there a fear? Let me see the Two of Wands. The Four of Swords. Love yourself first. There might be. They might be overcoming something. And then the Ace of Pentacles. I like that. We see this King of Pentacles, and I said they want to come in with some kind of a solid offer. That's what this is. One more. Ace of Pentacles. There's the King of Cups, and there's the Two of Swords. Interesting. The Two of Swords, Two of Wands. Now, there could be a crossroads. You might have a choice here between a King of Pentacles, King of Cups. You might, for some of you. Because there's another card here, the Two of Pentacles. And maybe that's why it was hidden. The Tower. Three of Wands. Yeah. I think they're sick of waiting, whoever this is. Let me see. What's the choice with the Two of Swords? Like, it looks like it's been quiet. They're going to come in and offer you something. The Four of Wands came back. Soulmate energy. We had the Two Wands, Ace, 2, 3, 4 of Wands. This could be, maybe they want to move in with you. That totally could be, or get you alone. The Lovers. Gemini's major. The Lovers is, and the Magician. Oh my gosh. Devil. Okay. The Lovers is a very, very deep soul connection. It's coming in here with the Six of Cups and the Four of Wands. And the Devil. Knight of Swords. I got to take it one step further because that's communication. Okay. Remember I said the King of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Destiny. And I don't know if it's somebody from your past. You would. With this kind of energy, you would know who this is. Amazing. Okay. Let's go to the blue deck for a minute. What else do we need to know about this situation? There's a lot of fate here. First chakra, passion. Another one. Storm warning. Power. Oh, I feel the energy. Okay. Other one. The temple path. That looks like the Four of Wands as well. We have the goddess of the moon here. Let's have one more. You could be dealing with a Pisces, a Capricorn, Aries for sure, Leo. Financial constraints. Okay. And one more. Maybe that's to love yourself first. And then we have patience. There's the Temperance card. Oh, financial constraints. And remember I said maybe we could work together? Okay. All right. Let's get a message from them to you. With this little deck I have, it's kind of silly. So, of course, like the whole reading, please take it only as it resonates. Let me see. What do they want to say? I was your distraction, Three of Cups. Oh. Let's get another one. Love yourself first. Oh, so they're coming in with a more serious offer. I see. You are always on my mind. Ooh, one more. I gotta see how you feel before I end this reading. What does this say? I am stuck. My finances are a mess. Love yourself first. Another one. No, just one more. And then I want to see how you feel. Let's get one more. Songs remind me of you. Okay. I'm going to go to the Llewellyn. Let me see how you feel. We'll try. Their energy is very strong here. How do you feel? The Chariot and the Ten of Pentacles. Both of those appeared in this reading. The Chariot in a lover. I mean, look at these waters all stirred up. Ten of Pentacles is commitment. Let's get one more. Right now we have Jupiter in Cancer. The Eight of Pentacles. Maybe we could work together. Page of Pentacles. You want to, if this is you, but it again could be them. One more. They could be working on an offer. Yeah, they could. Page of Wands. They could want to communicate to you. All right. Let's close. Did I do any astrology? I didn't want to make this. Let's get a couple from the star codes. This could be astrological energy in your chart, somebody around you, or just overall influencing the situation. Yeah, the devil came out twice. It's a lot of chemistry here. We have the fifth house, which is the house of passion and creativity. You might want to work with the ninth house, Sagittarius house, exploration and travel. And then we have Taurus. That's that pentacle energy. Let's have one more. Let's see. Yeah, for most of you, I think they want to come in with this Emperor energy, like in a changed energy. We have Leo here. Okay, let's close this reading off for you with a couple of cards from the Lover's Oracle. These can come out as advice, so please take it only as it resonates. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. We have this Three of Cups, right? So despite the chemistry, we're like, okay, what I said, take it easy. Restrain that. Beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Pluto and all that chemistry. Don't make decisions based on guilt. There's that Two of Swords. Or what you think you should do. For it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. That could be for the Emperor here. Last one. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. They got 5 of Swords in their heart. All right, that's what I have for you guys. Oh, I just felt like I should have looked at that. We have secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. That's this whole reading. That's the whole reading. They're keeping it small. They're holding it back. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Namaste.